Hello, friends. I'm back again. And I always say that, real life issues bring us to the light. It gives us the clear understanding of whom we are and where we've gotten to and where we are going. When you have this understanding, then you are getting straight into the light. Then you are getting to understand what the maker, what the creator have for you. You see, human being Human beings, oh my God, we don't want to accept responsibilities, but we always want to talk about duty. Responsibilities, no. Duties, yes. It is his duty to do that. It is for him to do this. It is for him to do that. But whenever there is a problem, that you have to say that, yes, I am supposed to do it, and I refuse to do it right. And that is the reason this problem has occurred. No. You would definitely find somebody to give the fault to. It's not her fault though. But as years are growing, as the time is flying, as we are moving forward, we have to learn to accept our own responsibilities. This is for me to do. I did not do it right. That is the reason this problem have happened. I've accepted it, and let's correct it and move on. No. You see, it is hard time we learn that. Today I was driving in town before I said let me pass and then give this message. And the driver was driving straight ahead, and there is a motorbike following. The driver began to indicate the diversion light, the travigator, indicating that he would want to divert from the road. The motor rider also was not looking at the car and its lights, its indication that it was showing. By the time it realized, or the motor rider realized that the car is branching, the car is moving out of the road, the car is diverting, it hit the side. Come and see. Come and see what has happened. The rider said it is the fault of the driver. He was not looking into his driving mirror, the side mirror, and the whole lot. Nobody is ready to accept his responsibility. That I, the rider who is following the car, I supposed to have been looking at his indications whilst I am concentrating on the road. They don't want to accept that. And it is there in our families. It is there in our lives. It is there in our workplaces. It is there wherever we find ourselves. So the lost one who is finding yourself and you are moving gradually into the light, you must learn to accept responsibility. If it's your fault, it is your fault. Accept it. Say sorry. And that will never change anything about you. What it changes is the mind. It is the maturity. It makes people understand that yes, you are really matured. You have learned from the mistake and you're not going to repeat it again. But it's not me. You should have done that. And you should have been looking straight ahead. And you should have looked back. And you should have done. And so what has that caused? What comes out of that? It is not my fault. It is not my fault. So whose fault? You see? I decided to stop by and discuss this. It is killing our world. It's really killing our world. The leader don't want to accept his responsibility. The follower don't want to accept his responsibility. So whom should we listen to? And I asked them to do that, but when I got there, they didn't do it right. I have to sack all of them. So What has that come to cause? If only you get there and you are able to tell them that, look, this must be done this way, come back and do it. What has that to cause you? You see, accepting responsibilities and accepting fault have caused so many chaos in our families, in our homes, in our society. This is because parents are blaming the disobedience and bad morals on the children. And children are also blaming irresponsible parenting and bad habits on parents. So nobody is ready to accept the fault. Say that gone are the days where our forefathers were there. If you do this, they will discipline you. But today's children do not respect. What manners are we showing to children? Let us respect. Let us accept. Let us give ear to whatever goes wrong as if we caused it. And when we see that it is we who have caused it, it is there that we can make amendment. It is there that we can correct it. It is there that we can set things right. If you don't know that you are the cause of it, then who? Who will come and correct it? If you don't accept that whatever is happening, it is because of you that that thing is happening, then who will come and correct it? So we leave a big company in the hands of somebody. And by the time we realize, bit by bit, the company collapses. We leave a big firm, we leave a big contract in the hands of one person, and bit by bit, the work go to distractions, and nobody is there to care about it. The contractor says is the workers who are stealing the materials and are using inferior for the work. The workers are also saying it is the owners, the contractors who are providing inferior because they are cutting out the money and they are not spending all on the work. But he's ready to accept responsibility. The government is saying that it is the people who are not discharging their duties properly. The people are also saying it is government who is not sharing the resources properly. It's not dispersing the resources properly. So whom should we blame now? See, let us learn to accept our responsibilities and forget about the duties. It is his duty. This is for this one. This is for this one. It is for all of us. If this world will be a better place for us to live, it is for every one of us. Each and every one of us should be held responsible for whatever happened, whether good or bad. If you do yours right, I do mine right, another do his right, this world will be a very successful place and a peaceful place for all of us. The rider said it's not his fault. The driver said it's not his fault. Whom should we put the blame on? The one behind is saying that it is not his fault. The one in front is also saying it's not his fault. So whose fault now? Food for thought. Food for thought. Food for thought.